I am a geography teacher. I work in school for 22 years. And I worked in all schools in our around our town, in many villages. And in last 15 years, I'm in Aleksinac. Aleksinac is a town in southeast of Serbia. It's a little town, about 15,000 citizens. And we have many villages, 72 villages and one town. So it's a small surrounding, and children are very pleasant, and they're very good, not in like in big cities, like in our capital, Belgrade.
Hello, ma'am. This is Nitvika. I am an 8th grader from GPH School, Alvaram. Here, I would like to ask you a question, ma'am. Can I ask you?
Yes, I'm waiting. Nice to meet you, Nitvika. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. What
Nice to
role
meet
does
you.
technology play in your geography classroom, and how do you use digital tools to enhance learning?
Thank you. Geography is very interesting subject, and Google Earth is the most important and most interesting tool that my students like. We use Google Earth, and we can travel to all countries in the world. So in last few years, last 5 years, we use Google Earth. But earlier we used many quizzes like Kahoot. We used the World Wall to make some classes. Also, we used PowerPoint presentations. And also, my students like to use that. I hope you like to. Do you like to use technology?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Like you and my students like to use technologies. All day they are on the mobile phones and they use TikTok and Instagram and everything. Also like you and your friends.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Nandakishore, a 9th grader from ZPH Alvaram. Here my question is, what subjects are taught to students at high school level? How often exams are conducted?
Okay, thank you for your question. Tell me, Hari Krishna, when you say high school, how old students are in high school?
So here in this part of India, we have the high school system starting from 11 years to 15 years. So that means
Okay.
grade 6 to grade 10.
Okay, it's in our school system. It is also primary school. Primary is from 1st to 8th. Okay, Nanda Kishore, my students, your friends from Serbia, learn geography and history, like social studies, and they have science, biology, chemistry, physics, IT, and maths. Also, they learn 2 foreign languages, French and English, and they have their mother's language. It's called Serbian language. They also have physical education and technology. And maybe I forgot something. Also, they have art and musical education, yes, and art.
So among all these 15 subjects, which is your student's favorite?
Yes, geography, of course.
So I must say that you are the amazing teacher, because students like, if students like geography, means you must have had a great influence on them, on their younger minds.
I am trying to use everything else. I have meetings with people from all around the world. We made meetings with Zimbabwe, with Azerbaijan, with Russia, Romania, Bulgaria, Macedonia, Albania, Montenegro, Turkey.
Wow. So maybe
they
India.
are interesting.
Maybe India in future.
Yes. And now with India, we had a connection with Japan. It was the farthest. Japan, Argentina, and Thailand.
Wow.
It's my.
What schools are popular in your country? Public or
What
private?
schools?
What schools are popular? Public or private? Why?
First, we have only public school. There are only few private schools in capital, in Belgrade. It's less than 1% of private schools. Only public schools. But when students finish first level of education, they go to secondary school. It's from 15 to 18 years. They go 4 years, and they most like medicine, also pharmacy. They like economy, some tourist schools, and something about food, but it's a less. All other types of schools are less popular.
So what is the retirement age for public school teachers in your country? In India, 62 years.
Oh, 65 in our country.
So
65.
how do you feel? How do you feel? Do you think that it's too long?
I'm too young. I feel too young. I have 11 years to retirement, but I feel very young. So for me, it's okay. But I think I have enough energy, but less strength to work with children as I had in 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I have energy, but I don't have strength. So it's a problem.
Yes, definitely. But the energy makes magic, definitely. So,
yes, of course.
So one more student is there.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. This is Husnia. I am a 8th grader. Nice to meet you, ma'am. May I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Can you describe any unique teaching methods or activities you use to help students understand complex geographical concepts?
Okay. Let me think. In some 5 years, in last 5 years, I use a tree of problems. It's a very interesting method where I use to explain children the difficulties in southwest of Asia. We learn in geography all Asia. We learn India as a south of Asia. And when we learn about southwest Asia, I use a tree of problem. When my students draw a tree, and in the bottom they make reasons for problems, and on the top of tree they write sequences of problems. They write religion, they write wars, they write nations, different nations, as a oil, as a bottom of problems, and what is next after that. Many immigrants, very many hunger, many killed people, or everything else, diseases. So it's some method where the students can think. They use many informations from internet, and also they had to activate their minds to solve some problems.
May I request you to take your laptop outside your home, because we want to see what is weather like in Serbia, because it's daytime.
Oh, it's too
India,
cold.
in
Yes,
India,
yes.
it is dark.
Okay, I will go out.
Yeah,
it's cold. It's 10 degrees below zero.
Oh.
10 degrees in minus. Now maybe 5, but last night it was 10 degrees. Okay, I'm going out.
Please.
So wait for me. My whole family is here.
Oh.
I have son and I have daughter. I have mother, sister, and my cousin.
Wow. It's a combined family.
This is
Serbia.
weather. You see, we don't have plants. It's all freeze.
Yes, yes. The weather is so cold at the moment.
It is my village. I live in village. I don't live in a town. This is my house.
Very cozy.
My neighbor.
Yes. Very beautiful.
My car.
Very beautiful.
This is vineyard.
Yeah, vineyard. Yes, it's
yes, in front of my house. Also, we use. You can see there are no trees.
So, what is the right season to visit your country, where the greenery is everywhere?
In part is from April to September.
Oh.
From April, we have spring from 21st March to 20 June. We have spring, and that is when all green starts. And we have summer from June to September, and after September leaves get yellow, and in October and November it's like this, what you saw now. Okay,
thank you so much for giving us a virtual tour. Now I have two questions. For teachers, how often do you have the training sessions to upgrade your professional skills? I mean, do you have any sessions where teachers interact with one another and discuss about their professional knowledge and to upscale their professional skills? Are there such seminars or symposiums or something like that?
Yes, we at first, like some 20 years ago, we had to pay for that seminars or something like to improve our skills. But after that, year by year, Ministry of Education starts to pay it and to organize all these seminars. So we needed to have one seminar by year for education, for our skills. And it was with some not in school, but out of school. And in school, we also have to do some things like to make some different classes, to visit some classes of our colleagues, to listen presentation of new books or something else, discussing something, and it is 44 hours in 1 year. In 5 years ago, it was very difficult. Every year we had to do some seminars, 100 hours we needed to have of seminars. Today we are listening 8 hours, and we have 8 hours of education. And next year we have 2 days, and we have 16 hours. So in 5 years we need to do 100 hours.
Wow, that's
but
great.
now it's only one seminar in 5 years.
Oh.
So it's like relaxing.
Yeah. And now another question: how often your government revise the textbooks? I mean, new textbooks come in place of old textbooks. How often does it happen?
You mean the new books?
Yeah, new textbooks are new.
Yes. In some subjects, 5 years or 10 years. But in my they had a reform, made a reform 5 years ago. So now we have new books in every class. So my students learn geography from 5th to 8th class. So last year it was finished that cycle. First it was 5th class, so after that 6th, 7th, and 8th class. Now we have the same educational system, and now we don't have new book. We have about 7 printers of books. How do you say? People who make books. Publishers. Yes. Thank you. We have 7 publishers in Serbia who make different books. So when I have to choose a book for geography, I had to read 7 books, and among them I choose only one.
Very interesting. So here is my last question. Could you please explain about the food that your country people take? And as an Indian, we love to take the rice, so much of rice. We consume
Yes.
of rice morning and afternoon and evening. In our meal, so much of rice is there. In the northern India, they consume a lot of wheat. In southern India, we consume a lot of rice. And being an Indian living in the southern part of India, we consume a lot of rice, vegetables, and everything. And how about the Serbians? Average Serbian, what does a Serbian...
Bread and only bread. You know what is bread?
No.
It is something made of wheat. We grow wheat, and we make something from that. It's called bread, and we use that in every meal. It was some joke, because when we don't want to have a big we don't eat bread. We eat meat from pigs. Pork, I think it's called.
Yeah.
We also eat beef. Less sheep and goats. We have many chicken also. My sister
Oh.
My sister is telling me we are making chicken for today meal.
Wow.
So she told me that we eat chicken also. We eat a lot of meat and every kind of meals with meat. Pork is the first place.
Okay.
After that, we some like pasta.
Pasta.
It's from wheat. We make some. It's called pita. Pita. It's our tradition meal. Also, we have a potato in almost every day. Also eat rice. And many different dishes from rice. A lots of candies. We like sweets. Yes, we like sweets. And it is interesting that Serbia is in the middle of East and West.
Yes.
So we got everything what we could from West and everything what we could from East.
Yes.
So we have baklava from Turkey and meals from Turkey, pilav. It's with rice. We called and something chai. We also drink chai, but we don't have chai like in India. We don't have a plant chai. We use chai from different plants like menta or chamomile or some fruits. We drink coffee, also all kinds of coffees from the West. We got that.
Okay, what kind of fruits are so widely available in Serbia? I mean,
What
indigenous
kind of
fruits.
Fruits. It's a Middle Europe fruits, and we have apples. We have sour, strawberries, cranberries. We have plum. Plum is our national fruit, and we have a drink called šljivovica. Children, please shut your ears not to listen. It is alcohol drink.
Oh yes.
But it is our traditional and our how to say only you can drink in Serbia. It is from plum, and we are first in this is šljivovica.
Oh.
Plum. We say šljiva. And this drink is šljivovica. Šljivovica. Yes.
Šljivovica.
Yes. Also, we are the first in the world in strawberries. It's a little red fruit.
Yeah, we know that.
Yes, and we are the first in with Chile. Together with Chile, we are the first in the world for producing strawberries. And I don't know. We have paprika, vegetable. We have carrots, cabbage, potatoes, coconut, Orthodox Christians.
Okay.
And we have a time when we use Julian calendar, but in world there are Gregorian calendar.
Okay.
And the difference is 13 days. So our church, you have Hindi religion. What is your religion? Hindi? Hindu. Yes. We have churches, and our church, Orthodox Church, use Julian calendar, and Christmas is on 7th of January.
Different.
Our Christmas on 7th of January, and New Year is on 14th of January.
Completely different.
Yesterday was the first day of New Year.
Oh.
So we only in religion we use that, but we also make a reason to celebrate. So we have 2 New Years and 2
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. And before we wind up this session, may I request you to give a message to my students? So could you please give me a short message to my students?
A short message.
Yes.
Yes, my dears, it was a great pleasure to meet all of you and to see how you look like. I'm very sorry because my students wasn't here. They will be very impressed and very happy to see you. But I hope when our school starts that we will see each other again. I wish you to grow up in a good people, to be a good students, and to be a good people in your work when you grow up, and to visit Serbia someday.
Sure. And we will visit very soon. Thank you so much.